I want to address the notion of nerve damage and tinnitus. It's true that if you suddenly experience a drop in sound, so for example, if you go to a loud concert and after the loud concert you go home and in the quiet of the bedroom you start hearing tinnitus, into that sudden drop in sound, tinnitus often appears. And if you're exposed to very loud noise, this can actually damage the fibers of the cochlea, and that causes nerve damage. And this is a very common cause of tinnitus. However, this is not the end of the story. Just because you may have nerve damage, it doesn't mean your tinnitus cannot change. I have experienced time and time again with the 600 plus tinnitus people that I've worked with, that their tinnitus often gets a bit better and often gets a bit worse. And when they start working on themselves and start really letting go and getting support, their tinnitus can really start dropping down and getting much better for a couple of hours or a few days. And then it may get worse again. But they get this very sort of movable, changeable state of tinnitus. I just want to state the obvious that this means that tinnitus is not dependent on nerve damage. It is a changeable feast. If tinnitus were connected to nerve damage, and that was the end of the story, then you can't, it wouldn't go up and down, because if people experience tinnitus getting better for a few days or a few hours, the nerves don't suddenly repair themselves and then suddenly get damaged again. There's something else happening with tinnitus which isn't nerve damage. It's a much more flexible, changeable symptom than a lot of people would have you believe. Nerves do not grow back and then get damaged again and grow back and get damaged on an hourly basis. This is a physical impossibility. They don't get damaged one week and then the next week they're fine again. That's not how it works. So I think it's really important that it's true that you can get tinnitus from nerve damage, but then your tinnitus can change and get better, irrespective of how it started. So I just want to put this out there that it doesn't matter if you've had noise-induced tinnitus or tinnitus because of a virus or tinnitus because of acute stress, or 500,000 different causes of tinnitus. It is a very flexible and changeable thing. And when you get your nervous system to settle, and especially when you can take the attention away from your tinnitus and really, really allow your nervous system to feel calm and get a sense of well-being, this is very likely to bring you out of this reactive state of fight or flight, which is one of the main driving forces behind tinnitus, and get your hearing to desensitize and to settle as you settle back into yourself. So I just want to dispel the myth that nerve damage causes permanent tinnitus. It is absolutely not true.